Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of The Copy Corner with Terry Schilling and Dan Marzullo. This is our little corner of the internet where we are sharing valuable copywriting, freelance marketing, digital marketing tips to help you grow a business that you love and write great copy while doing that. And today we have a topic where we want to talk about different copywriting and content writing formulas. So Dan and I will each share one. He'll share the content side. I'll share a copywriting formula. And Dan, I'll let you go ahead and start.
Sure thing. So yeah, guys, to start with content, this is kind of a structure and a formula that we typically follow that we've kind of taken right from Neil Patel. And the whole goal is to kind of make sure that piece of content is, optimized for SEO and laid out pretty well. So the first step, right, as always, figure out the goal of the piece of content to guide your writing. And then from there, figure out what kind of keywords you want to include in your piece. So what I recommend is using his tool, Ubersuggest. It's free. And depending on your topic, type in some different keywords and phrases, and it'll show you the competitiveness of it from an SEO standpoint and kind of the search volume. So you know that before you write this detailed blog, if you're going to get a high enough search volume to make it worth your time and effort in the first place. And the tool's also great because it offers some different suggestions based on what people are searching. So it's a great way to kind of help you brainstorm your titles and kind of the direction you're going to take that piece of content.
Awesome.
From there, once you've identified those keywords, we recommend putting together like a quick outline of your headings and subheadings that are optimized with those keywords. And then from there, go to town, write the draft of the article. And then lastly, what we'll say is, put some internal links in there. That's a great way that you can kind of boost the search ranking and shareability of that piece of content. And a lot of people forget to do that. So that's kind of my 2 cents today, Terry.
Yeah, no, that's great. Broken down really simple for all the content writers out there and getting started with writing your article. I think it's great to have that structure in place instead of just kind of going and started writing right away. Those keyword suggestions are great, Dan. I love it.
Yeah, thanks. Absolutely. What about you? What's your favorite copywriting formula that you typically
what a loaded question. My favorite. I think there's so many. There's so many. And I think for all the business owners and freelancers out there, even the copywriters who are looking to write copy, obviously for their client, there's a lot of different formulas that are proven and tried and tested and effective. And I want to share one formula that is great for about pages. I use this all the time for that. It's also effective for sales pages too. And it's really simple. It's the why, the how, and the what. Now, this is taken from a variety of copywriters. There's different people who may elaborate on this, but it's really simple. The why, the how, and the what. So why did you come up with the idea? What part of your life was wrong? When did you have this eureka moment? Talk about that story, about why. And then how, talk about how you broke down your experience with entrepreneurship, or I did my training from my personal training or wellness, and I combined my coding skills or got the people on board. Talk about that process of how you did it. And then talk about where you are today with the what. So what is the product? What came out of it? Out of all that why moment, out of all of how you did it, what is the product or service right now? And I think you can even do this for your own professional service as a freelancer when you're writing about yourself. Be personal, tell that story. There's a lot of marketing and people are saying that, storytelling is very effective, and it's true. And so I think breaking it down this way, with the why, the how, and the what, will simplify things and hopefully kickstart your writing instead of going from writer's block of how I'm going to start this about story for a client or writing about myself.
Yeah, great advice, Terry. It kind of takes out that stress of just the blank page, gives you a template to conquer it.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I think with starting with the why, you can easily talk about different pain points that customers face. You can even talk about talking with other people like you. I've found out that you struggled with XYZ too. You don't always want to focus on yourself all the time. I talk about the we test with copywriting, how many we, us's, and I's in there, and try to replace them with you to put the customer first. So I think starting with that why, you can definitely incorporate that too.
Yeah, great advice as always, Terry. And that's all we got for you today, guys. So before we close this thing out, any final words, Terry?
Yeah, I would just say continue to follow the Copy Corner hashtag across on LinkedIn where we post these. You can also check us out on YouTube And again, we're happy to adjust this to the podcast now to get all the listeners out there that medium to listen to us. But that's really it. Hopefully you guys take these tips. They're actionable tips for you. And if you have any other formulas, please let us know. I think we'll make this more of a series, Dan. We'll break down other different formulas that we use day to day. I think that would be super helpful for people too.
Yeah, there's so many different ones, so many good things to consider. So I think that would be great if we give those to the people.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching another episode and listening. Thanks for watching and listening to another episode of the Copy Corner. Remember, love what you do, proceed with passion, and we'll see you on the next episode.